Hello and welcome back. It's time for Chit Chat with Two Teas. As usual, I am your host and counseling psychologist, JL Valdez. And with me today, oh my gosh, guys, I'm so excited. I'm trying to behave because you don't want to show them bad ways in front of the guests. But today we have an extra special guest. It's been long in coming, but it's been worth the wait. I present to you Mr. Rikki Jai. Yay! One day we'll have a live audience. Okay? Welcome to the show.
Thank you very much. Thank you for having me.
Oh, we're so happy that you said yes. So excited to chat with you. How are you? How you been?
I am great. Blessed.
You look well.
I am above the ground.
Hello.
I'm happy.
Amen. Amen. So tell us a little bit about you before we dive into this thing here.
Well, I am a very mild. I'm like Clark Kent. Mild-mannered, out of the public eye.
Right.
And then everybody says, you're the same person that we went to school with, but you were so quiet in school. So I am that person. I come from a rural village just out of San Fernando, Friendship Village, a family of 6,
Okay.
3 boys, 3 girls.
Very nice.
My dad is now in the greater beyond. My mom is still alive. I'm married with 3 kids.
Yeah, that ladies is off the market. 3 children off the market.
I used to be a public servant until the music bug or the music disease totally took control of me. And I resigned that job
Okay.
to do music full-time. I've been a full-time musician from 1996 until now, and I don't plan to stop doing music.
All right. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I have loved your work from ever since I could remember. From your ponytail days. From your ponytail days, come straight up to now. I have always been a fan of Rikki Jai. My mother is a fan. Like, we love Rikki in this house. If I play Sumantra today, my mother loses her mind. That's also my favorite.
Yeah.
But I can tell you, for years, I just called it Posey Lata Mangishka Give Me Soka. Because I didn't realize it had a name. That was Sumantra.
That song is a very, very extraordinary song because, if things had gone the way it was supposed to, I may not have had that song.
Could you tell us about that?
So when I decided to jump into the Calypso arena, and I was singing with JMC Tribune
Right.
at the time, Jopati Ramgunai
I love Jupiter.
had a song that was literally flattening Trinidad to roll up the tassa.
Oh, my favorite.
And on one of the occasions that she was performing in a fete in the Airports Authority where we were playing, we played for her. So I got to see her and, this small little Indian lady. And after the show, we were all lying there. I saw the promoter, when he was paying her and everything else. And it suddenly dawned upon me that 2 things happened that night. One, I was really sweating a lot, working really hard for a little bit of money as a frontline singer.
Yeah.
Long rehearsal hours, even the jobs. We would be singing like 4 hours in a night because in those days, a band had to do 2 sets, not one. But I was enjoying what I was doing because, I had now started in it. But when I saw the response to Drupati from the audience, which was predominantly, it wasn't an Indian audience. It was a mixed audience, Indo-Trinidadians, Afro-Trinidadians. And everybody was really in awe and into this lady. And I said, you know what? If this woman is breaking down a door in soca and in calypso, I need to run through that door before they close it up.
Yeah.
So right away, the next that was been a Saturday night. Monday morning, I was in Southland Mall by Harry Amarson's record shop. I went and find your record, and I looked for the producer, the writer, all the information I could get back of the record.
Right.
So I get the information, and by chance, the producer of that song was Kenny Phillips. So I called him up. I said, on the phone. I think his number back then was if it's still 653-1820.
Right. Back then we had to learn people's numbers. Yes.
I probably knew 100 numbers in my head back then.
Yeah.
So I called him up and he asked if I have a song. I said I don't have a song yet, but I want to get price. And so he gave me the price for to produce a song. And then I got on to Errol Ballantyne. I was working customs at the time. I got onto Errol Ballantyne, and Errol Ballantyne put me on to GB. So when I called GB, actually Bali take me in the Jeep. You know that famous song, the Jeep Breakdown?
Right, yes. So I jump in a maxi.
Right. So he took me in the Jeep and we drove down to Marabella where GB was living. And we met and we discussed the price of the song. And he wrote a song called Rampasad for me.
Okay.
And when he gave me the price, I say, well, Mr. Ballantyne, in them days, everybody for me is Mr.
Right. Yes, respect.
I wasn't referring to nobody by their first name or nothing. If I meet you, Mr. John, Mr. So well, Mr. Ballantyne, I don't have that money right now. You have to give me a little time to raise that money. I'm a public servant. I'm making a few dollars. I ain't have no sort of money save up in the bank or nothing. I say, let me see how I could raise this money, which was $1,500. I'll let you know.
Yeah.
For the song. And 2 weeks pass, and I ain't raised the money. And guess what? Frank Martino from Spectacular was looking for an Indian artist to rival the review who had Drupati.
Oh.
So he bought my song from GB and he gave it to Sundar Popo. So to my surprise, Sundar Popo ended up in the Calypso 10 before me with my song.
With your song?
Yeah. I was disappointed, dejected when I called him, and GB's a kind of real stern guy. That kind of way you talk to. What you feel I keep in song here? I have a business. I sell that song. I said, all right. I went home and I sat down on the porch and I'm thinking, and I pick up the phone and I call him back. I said, Mr. Ballantyne, listen, with all due respect, you were highly recommended by Errol Ballantyne. And I feel if you wrote that song first and went to Sundar, maybe that was for Sundar.
Yeah.
That was not for me.
That wasn't your song.
I was writing a song for me. But listen, I want a song that reflects me. Me, the Indo-Trinidadian, that I don't want people to just see me as singing Indian songs. I want a song that speaks that, hey, when you see me, don't just assume that I come to sing in India.
Right.
And he said, all right, I feel you. I know where you want. And about 3 days passed and he called me and he started singing this song. He said he had written a song for the arrival of Indira Gandhi to Trinidad. And I don't think the song got out into the public domain. So he said it was already of a kind of Indian style.
Yeah.
And he said, listen to this chorus. Holy Lata Mangeshka, give me soka, aha, aha. Holy Lata Mangeshka, give me soka, aha, aha. Tickle me with a love way, soka me till I say. Holy Lata Mangeshka, give me soka, aha, aha. I say, I'll take it.
Yes! One of the best things they ever do. One of the best things they ever do. Thank you to GB for sudden Rampasad because we get Sumitra.
Yes. So I can tell people, the universe is in control of our lives, whether we want to admit it or not. This first song wasn't for me. The second one was. And it so turned out that Rampasad didn't become a national hit for Sundar. And for the 10th, because by the time Sumitra came out, Frank Martino had to end up calling me.
That's right.
And say, I need you in the 10th. And
the rest is history.
Yeah.
So that was a great part of the journey. I want to hear some more. But before we get there, can you tell us about what's in your cup? When I asked you what you wanted to drink, you had a specific request. Can you tell us about that?
Well, in my cup today, I have coffee.
Yes.
Yes.
Are you a coffee fan? And you wanted it black, which is okay.
Well, if you're a coffee drinker,
A true
you do not drink coffee with milk.
I know, but coffee people are very happy.
Coffee connoisseurs do not drink coffee
Right.
infused with anything other than something to maybe sweeten
Yes.
for taste.
Yes.
Because coffee can be very, very strong,
Yeah.
very mild, or in between. But it's like drinking a beer.
Yeah.
If you drink a beer that is too cold, then you are defeating the purpose of drinking a beer. If you don't get the taste of the beer in your mouth, then why are you drinking the beer? If it's so cold that it slides down the back of your throat,
Yes.
Almost without taste, then you should have drink a cup of cold water.
That's right.
So it's the same way with coffee. If you are gonna have coffee, you need to taste the coffee.
I feel attacked with my French vanilla in my cup, but it's okay. I'm going to drink it anyway. Thank you for that.
I'm not judging anybody who likes to put all kind of flavors. I myself add cinnamon to mine.
Okay, that's new.
So I on some days I will even add a clove in it.
Okay.
So there are things you can add to enhance the coffee.
But not mask your flavor.
No. Last time my niece was telling me that there's a protein that you could put into the coffee now that doesn't change the taste of the coffee.
Okay.
So I might be trying that too. But milk, no.
That's a no.
No.
That goes against everything you believe in when it comes to coffee.
Of course. Yeah. Don't do that to me.
So we know what's in your cup, literally. What is going on with Rikki Jai figuratively? What's been happening? What are you up to?
I'm just living life on my own terms.
I like that.
Yeah, I was caught up in a race for a long time, trying to please everybody and trying to please fans and which is important.
Yeah.
But I think somewhere along the line I was losing myself, and I was moving at everybody's pace and not really understanding where my headspace is, and making time for myself, making time for my family, allowing the music to take so much control of my life that it was too one-sided.
Yeah. More balance.
I decided to put a little balance in my life, take a little backseat from the music for a little while, reinvent myself in other places, re-educate myself, and learn new things and include other revenue streams into my life,
right?
Other than music, because music, while it is a sustainable and has been a very sustainable form of income for me for many years, just like any actor, age starts to come into play, younger players come into the game, and we exist in a industry where you probably hear this a lot. You're only as good as your last hit.
As your last hit, that's right.
So unless you have built up a fan base and a repertoire and made yourself into a demand item, like let's say Marshall or Kess, and I might have to stop there because I don't know if there's much more out there that is
to that extent
always a demand item. There are a lot of people who are working regularly, but the circle of entertainers who are in high demand in our industry is not as great as it should be. And it all falls back into promoters just looking for the man with the hit song.
You get more money, the popularity.
Right, rather than hiring a man who could entertain for an hour based on a catalog of great music over the years.
Wow.
So when that started to stare me in my face, we need money to live. And contrary to what people might believe, an artist's life, while you think we make a lot of money, we also spend a lot of money.
Right.
And we exist in a business where there's no guaranteed rate of return on your investment. Meaning, I could go to Kenny Phillips tomorrow and spend $6,000 on a production, go to a writer and pay the next $6,000 for a song, and then get it mixed and mastered and everything. We reach about $20,000.
Right there.
then money for Facebook, iTunes, this and that, getting music going out. And it could hit the streets and nobody likes it.
Yeah. So then you incur a loss.
I now have to hope that somebody in Japan or Australia who's a diehard Rikki Jai fan logs on to Spotify and says, hey, there's a new song from Rikki Jai, let me put it in my playlist. I get a little streaming.
Yeah.
But I decided that this is not for me. I have 3 kids to send to school.
That's right.
I have a mortgage. I have a car payment.
Everyone else?
Yeah, like anybody else. And I need to, while I'm sleeping, have money coming in. Yeah. So that's what's going on with me. I'm living life. I do music at my own leisure now.
Yes.
If Carnival come around and I have a song, I don't feel bad. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything. As a matter of fact, this year, 2025, it was like 24 years I didn't enter the Calypso Monarch.
Well, I was about to say, for somebody who is picking up the back.
Yeah. Well, 24 years is a long time. The last time I was in Calypso Monarch was 2001.
Okay.
So I decided that, you know what? I went back in Kaiso. I went back in the tent. I make Skinner's Park. I said the sign out. And it didn't feel like I didn't feel like I lost a day or I was gone for more than a day.
Yeah, it was like right back in it.
Yeah, right there, So I'm in a kind of happy place musically.
I love that for you.
Yeah, I'm still writing songs. I'm still straddling chutney, soca, kaiso, parang.
Yes.
And that's why I intend to stay.
Okay.
I like being the guy that when Christmas comes, people hire me to sing Neighbor, Neighbor.
Yes.
I like being the guy when they're having a wedding, they'll ask say, hey, Motor or Scorpion or Bahama. And of course, I love being able to run on a soca stage and
all the hype and the energy.
So
you are that everyman for music, for soca music, for calypso music, in terms of what you're doing and what you've done.
Yeah.
We could call on Rikki for anything.
I'm the Bernard Julian of who's that?
I don't.
All right. I am the Dwayne Bravo of culture. I'm the all-rounder.
You are the all-rounder.
So Bernard Julian was the all-rounder on the West Indies back in the day.
Yeah, he's just thanks for that, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, cricket fans. So we know what you have going on and kind of the stage that you're now in and easing into. Take us back to the beginning. Samraj Jai Mangal sing?
Nah, just Jai Mangal.
But
I sing.
Right.
But you're not the only one that has baptized me and christened me and everything else. I have been called Samraj Si Mangal, Sailal Ram Mangal, you name it. Yeah. So don't feel bad.
Samraj Jai Mangal.
Yeah.
Okay. So that is the government name, right? That's your birth name.
Yeah.
There's a story
from,
a gentleman. You may or may not know him. I wouldn't call his name, but he's the person you call from behind Jupiter Record.
Yes.
Right? It's like Kenny Phillips. But we're not calling any names. And he said that he blessed you with the moniker of Rikki Jai. Is that true? Can you confirm or deny?
That is correct. That is correct. Yeah. Actually, if he didn't do that, you would have been speaking to Sammy J.
We heard about that as well. And you know what I want to say? I'm really glad that you went with Rikki Jai. So can you tell us from your side of the fence, how did that story go?
Well, we finished up with Sumintra.
Yeah.
I did another song called Getting On as well. I had a guy named Alison Ayres who was a graphic artist at Lonsdale doing some work for me. And Alison Ayres did a mock-up of a record album. And on it, he did Sammy J, Getting On. So when we were finished with the production, how can he say, so by the way, where's your stage name? What are you gonna call yourself? I say, well, Mr. Phillips, I'm thinking about using Sammy J. I pull out the record,
Yeah.
Sammy
You're proud of yourself.
Yeah. And you have this kind of way you do.
Yes. Yeah. Right.
Boy, get from here with that. And he promptly take the thing and throw it in the dustbin.
Oh. Oh.
I say, Sammy J. It don't have Brother J, Marvin J, Kenny J.
All the J's.
All the J's.
Yeah.
We don't need another J. What is called your home? I said, well, it's called me Rikki. He said, what's your last name again? Jai Mangal.
Yeah.
Right. Rikki Jai Mangal. Right. Use Rikki Jai from today.
And
that was it.
And that was it. And you know what? That was probably a really good decision on your part.
And I if you even ever wanted to quarrel, I really, at that time of the, at that stage of the thing, this is Mr. Kenny Phillips.
Mr. Kenny Phillips.
I didn't know I could call him Kenny, but back then everything was Mr. Phillips, Mr. Phillips, Mr. Phillips. So when Mr. Phillips say, that is the name, I say, okay, sir.
That's it, that's right.
Yeah.
And no looking back.
No looking back, no looking back.
So at the time, so another favorite I have is also Show Me Emotion, right? And I think it's because at the time, there was no cable. So I had 2, 4, and 6, and they used to steady play Show Me Emotion. And I think I really liked it, of course, because you had an animated version of yourself. And this, I guess she was a tourist, right? And she was whining so much that she whined away from her body. And I never, ever forgot that. So I want to know, how did you even come up with that? Like, because at the time, nobody was doing that.
Right. So that was the brainchild of Advanced Dynamics. Barry.
The Armadillo.
Barry and his team. Barry Makomi and his team. You know, when we did Sumintra, the video, there was not a whole lot of music videos on television at the time.
Right.
Dave Surajin, who was the son of Tech Surajin, who owned Tech Sprint, where I was printing the record jackets. You know, he came out when I was waiting to see his dad. And I asked, are you getting some help? And I said, I'm waiting to see Mr. Surajin. He said, well, is Mr. Surajin? I said, well, I'm here. I have this record and thing and thing. He said, but you're Indian. You singing Calypso? Yeah. Let me hear your song. And well, I had no Walkman.
Walkman.
And I have it on a cassette, and I give him it to listen. And he put it on, and he listened to it, and he said, but this song is good. That's you singing? I say, yes. He said, you need to do a video for this. I say, sir, with all due respect, the last set of money I have is what I'm going to pay all you to print the record jackets.
I know. Video money over here.
I have no video money right now. I hoping to go by TDT and stand up by the plant and mime, which was what all the artists would do. And he said, no. You have to be different, man. You have to be different. Yeah, what? I'm going to call a few people and let me see if we could get a video done for you. So he called Vishnu Balrup and he called Barry Makomi, who was now opening up Advanced Dynamics Limited. And they took the opportunity to showcase. Vishnu was doing Vishtrack, he was Tech Sprint. So they all came together and they did this video for me free of charge.
Wow.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you, gentlemen.
And the video got a lot of airplay, and everybody suddenly knew who Rikki Jai was. So in the snap of a finger, it became a household name. The song make a hit, the video make a hit. I ain't make no money.
Right. But at least people know you.
But people know me. So the next year now with Keep It Pumping, go back to Barry, and well, Barry said, well, you know, this year you gotta pay. Not full price. We still are willing, but you know, we have costs and this and that. And we went a little more. We were using chroma key rooms, and we done the islands on our boat, models and all kind of thing. And we had that video, Keep It Pumping. That too became a hit. A lot of airplay on TV and everything else. So now we realize now what videos is the way to get to
the
people
for the song.
Yes. And as you rightly said, the TV stations didn't have enough content.
Yeah.
And they had a lot of free dead time that they would normally run some other filler.
Yeah.
So if an artist brought a video, they would use that. So that's how I end up getting so much play inside all those programs that there was dead space. Suddenly, Rikki Jai gets what it being. And that's really how, you know, we started to do videos. But by the time we finished that video, other artists started jumping
video
and the bandwagon too, you know. But
Mhm.
Show Me Emotion, we decided now what we gonna do next.
Yeah.
And Barry had just hired a guy who was skilled in animation, was new
Mhm.
to Trinidad, but this guy was trained somewhere in LA.
Mhm.
And I think as I speak, in the X-Men movie where Professor X puts on this helmet
Yeah.
and goes into the room,
Mhm.
and he's seeing and he's hearing all the brainwaves from people all over the world.
Mhm.
Well, that Trinidadian guy is the guy who designed
Oh wow.
that set for the X-Men.
Okay.
I can't remember his name right now, but that's the guy.
Mhm.
And so what he was like, so let me try some animation. And I was like, all right, what do I want to do? And he drew me out with the ponytails and everything.
He had Andy Hammer pants.
Yes, and the MC.
That's about his pants. Because they were huge.
I was when I came into the business,
Mhm.
I was spending out all my money
Right.
on clothes, videos, music.
Mhm.
When I leave the stage and I go home, I really didn't have no money.
Yeah.
You know, in them early days, I'll be honest with you, I was driving an old Toyota Mark II.
Mhm.
When that crash, when I say crash, when the life going through
Yes. Yes.
then I'm buying a Nissan Sunny. And so it was go. I was still working in customs, juggling day job, night job,
Wow.
you know. And all my money was going into these productions because the more I get into the business, the more songs are doing.
Yeah.
Now, producers telling you need to do an album now.
Right.
The distributors telling you, boy, people don't want to buy a one song record. So now your costs going up.
Going up, yeah.
More money by the producer, more money by the mix and master. Everything is more money. Show Me Emotion was really another project that took a lot of money to do. And that animation, as simple as you see it there, editing time was $5,000 a day by Advanced Dynamics.
Oh my goodness.
$5,000 a day in 2002. And the shooting, and Barry wanted to do everything top notch.
Yeah.
If anybody knows Barry Makomi, he don't like to do nothing half-ass.
Yeah.
Don't like to do nothing.
And top notch.
He don't cut corners. He's a real kind of perfectionist. So we were doing everything with the best cameras, the best everything. You know, cameras rolling on PVC pipe and thing. You know, trust me.
Yeah.
You know, but everything have a cost. Talent have cost. Models have a cost. Food. You're out for a whole day. You cater food in the morning. Cater food. Who paying for that?
You. Sammy J.
Sammy J.
Yeah.
So that's how it came up about, you know, Barry and his crew.
Yes.
The whole idea about
that honestly that stands out in my mind a lot.
Yeah.
So you mentioned your parents, you said your dad has passed on, but your mom is still alive.
Yeah.
How did your family receive your decision to go into soca music?
I couldn't play football or cricket and thing with any degree of skip.
Oh.
You know, so I was the guy, if you ever see some movies when they're picking a team,
You pick
they
one?
always have a guy. Pick me, pick.
Yeah.
I was that guy.
Oh.
Never getting picked.
Oh, of course.
Right? So after a while, you know, I'll get picked, but as the 12th man,
Right.
the water boy,
Yes.
the guy to score,
Oh, God.
close to the equipment.
Yes.
I was happy with it for a while, but it was very rewarding.
Yes. Yes.
And I got the opportunity to join a band. And I went to my father and I said, Dad, I remember this moment in time like it was yesterday. We had a Hillman Hunter and it was under the house and the bonnet was up. He was fixing something in the car and his head was down in the engine there. I know where he fixed him. So I said, it's a real good time to drop this thing on him. So I go up and I said, Dad, I wanna tell you something. He said, go ahead, I'll listen. So I'm gonna join a band.
How old were you?
I'll be about 21 around there. He said, "You gonna join a band? We gonna do in the band. You're gonna." This same band, my elder brother, was in the band also some years back, and he had dropped out. So he said, "You're gonna join a band? Where you gonna play in a band? You raise your head yet, eh?" He said, "Don't tell me you're gonna beat bongos and congos and things like your brother, you know." I said, "No, Dad. I gonna sing."
Going and sing, and your voice drop. Your voice drop. I go in and sing.
He said, "What?" He said, You could sing?" I said, "Yeah." He said, They pick you to sing?"
They pick you.
I said, "Well, they didn't pick me. I went on an audition and thing." He said, "You could sing?"
Well, I was going to say.
I know he had it raise up and in the movie I hit the bonnet.
Yes.
Yeah. So he looked at me, he said, "Well, if that's what you want to do, no problem." The silent part of that was you don't care play cricket and football.
Oh, hurtful.
And he said, "But I just want to warn you, musicians don't make no money, Musicians, there's only get rum and roti. They will carry you and make you sing and play, and when the night done, they will give you a bottle of rum to take a drink and give you some food."
Yes.
And I guess maybe that he had been dabbling as a semi-classical singer when he was younger. So he would have probably had some experience with it. And he used to follow classical singing.
Yeah.
He loved it. So he would probably have seen how things would have ended when the night was over, And he said, "I don't know if you're going to make money from this, but if that's what you like, go ahead." And that was it. Before he could change the man, I was out of that garage and I gone.
How did your mom respond? Was she supportive?
Of course.
Yeah.
My mom, she was cool with it. She was happy with it. My mom is actually, I would think, the source of where I get my singing, my talent, because she's a singer.
Okay.
She's also a songwriter.
Okay.
So she and her sisters, they had a group that they would go around and sing in any Indian celebration, like a barahi or wedding, farewell, matiko, somebody died. They have a group. No song system or anything. There's a drum, dol, lota and 2 spoon, shak, and vocals. That's it. No harmonium, nothing. And they just singing.
Okay.
And so when I told her that, she was okay, nice. And that's where I started.
Well, that is indeed a start. Quite the story, and of course we're so happy to, be privileged to have witnessed a lot of it along the way. And so, on your journey, I'm sure, especially being as involved as you've been for, the past how many years, are there things that upset you? We want to know what boils your water in Trinidad and Tobago, or in general, if anything bothers you.
Racism is a ugly and unnecessary thing. Racism on the whole.
Yeah.
In this country, not musically per se, but in general.
Yeah.
I think that as a people, we have come so far. Everybody has gone through something. Every race that came to Trinidad went through something. Sometimes when I see racism rear its ugly head in Trinidad and Tobago, I'm very, very hurt because, I grew up in a village with mixed races. I went to school. Most of my friends are Afro-Trinidadians. I choose to be in an industry where I'm one of the lone Indo-Trinidadians. Part of what I do and part of what I hope to demonstrate in my music is that there is no place for race.
Yeah.
There is no need for that. And I would hope that people would educate their children not to be racist. And if we inculcate these values from home, then change can come for a better Trinidad and Tobago.
Yeah.
But if we as parents speak a certain way about another race and we act another way towards another race, then our children grow up thinking that it's okay to say
It's normal.
this word and that word, and it's good this way, this thing, and we pass that.
Yeah.
The way people have described Trinidad and Tobago as a paradise, it's true. Mind you, the crime that is taking place and the home invasions and the brutal killings and everything else, it is putting a dark shadow over the country. But all things pass. And I believe that somewhere along the line, somebody is going to come along with the right plan to get rid of this scourge that is affecting the country. But in the meanwhile, while we're waiting for that, we as a people, we have to embrace each other and stop seeing, hey, you're Indian, hey, you're African, and just start seeing everybody as human beings. So that's my thing. I would really hope that maybe the rest of the world, they could stay how they want to be. But this special Twin Island Republic, we can do better.
Yes, I agree with you. I know studies have shown that actually you have trauma that comes through the generation. So even all those things are happening back then, a lot of us are experiencing some of it now. But we do have choices, as you rightly say, to be able to work through that and be better for ourselves first, but then also for our families, for each other as a people. And it really does begin at home. We have to be able to teach our children, this is a human being. That person, you don't know what's going to happen to you tomorrow, and you might need somebody to help you. So you need to be able to be kind to other people. Good morning, good afternoon. Those basic things are gone, Well, not gone, but they're slowly dying.
Well, I still teach these things to my kids. We go somewhere and they don't say good morning or hello uncle or hello auntie or something. I look at them like,
exactly. You know what to do.
You leave something by the door, right?
Yeah.
You didn't bring it inside with you.
Yeah.
Go back by the door. So sometimes before they catch it, they will be going back by the door. See what they leave by the door. I say, just go by the door.
Yeah.
I think you leave something by the door. Say, what, daddy? Say, just go by the door. See if you leave it. And the one that's looking around and then they realize, daddy.
Yeah, like to this day, as old as I am, once I'm driving home, if I'm on the phone with one of my friends, if they hear me start to pop the horn, frequently they're like, you're reach home. Because once in my street, I have to acknowledge everybody. Because that's how we grow. Good morning, good afternoon, whatever it is. So
I want to tell you something, Real. I am humbled to be loved in this country the way I am. I'm off the scene for a while and I walk through the airport and all I get is love. I walk through the mall to do something, love. I am very, very thankful for the love that almost every race in this country gives to me and have given to me over the years. I know somewhere along the line, I do something right.
Absolutely.
With my music.
Yeah.
I didn't set out to do, I didn't have a plan when I started. I was just doing what I love. I couldn't foresee the future.
Yeah.
But if you track back all my calypsos, you will see I have always sang about unity.
Yeah.
I've dealt with social issues even this year. Right? Dealing with social issues. It is not just because I want to sing things that will become popular. It is out of my heart. When I speak with a writer and we talk in Kaiso, and say, listen, what are we going to take out to the people?
What's the message?
What is the message? Like one of the songs that Gibi had written for me was A Good Father. And in that song, I say, a good father, even though if you're not with the mother, you have to still be a good father. You can't just drop your children all over the place and expect somebody else to take care of them. And that is something I I said I wasn't gonna have children all over the place. Because when I start off, everybody expect me to be an alcoholic. Everybody expect me to be a drug user. Everybody expect me to be using drugs and womanizing and have a child here and have a child there. I give you a joke. One day I was, I'm always involved in some little business. I had a fireworks business in Tacarigua with my wife. So I took her to get the license. And I was standing there in the courtyard of the Tunapuna courthouse. And Pink Panther and somebody else came up and they say, hey, where you going and thing, man? Ah, boy, like you come to pay child maintenance.
Oh my.
And I looked at him and I said, Panther, I telling you straight up, even if I had an outside child, that would never happen.
Yeah.
That would never happen.
You would take care of child.
My father grew me up a certain way. My responsibility is to my family first.
Yeah.
And nothing else. I try to deliver in song, in my songs that carry a message.
Yeah.
That, hey, this is how it should be. And next year when you hear the song that I'm coming with, you'll understand. It's everything is in a progression so that element of society who listens to Calypso will hear what I'm saying. Which is apart and aside from the chutney song,
right,
and the party songs like Wine and a Bumsy or Show Me Emotion or Lewy Fett, and all these things and that.
Oh my gosh, you are a cultural icon. This is a true story, this is not mama guy thing. This is the truth, and that is why you get the love that you do, because people recognize that. I
want to clear the air on something too. I might have more than one peeve in it.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah. So the other thing is that there is this misconception in society about chutney music and its association with rum.
Okay.
And I would like to disenfranchise that.
Okay.
From here onwards, because there may be a few songs out there, myself included. I have a song called Barman, Give Me a Guinness and Punchin'. Adisa Maru has Rum Till I Die. Hunter has Bring Me Punchin'.
Ravi has Rum Forever.
Ravi has Rum Is My Lover. But let me see if you could find 6 more for me to make it 10.
For one is spot. Yeah, that's a good point.
Because you are hearing
a
few popular songs that have rum in it, you have now stigmatized me and my entire culture and my entire brand of music by saying something which is so untrue. Meanwhile, the king of soca have about 10 songs that deal with rum.
But nobody
pop a bottle. Bring a bottle from here. Just that. And I could give you 100 names of soca singers that dealing with rum, left, right, and center, Drew, Blacks, you name it. They all sing about rum blatantly in the public domain. Yet I'm not seeing anybody quarreling or fusing it together and say
soca is only about
rum. There was a time they said soca is only about wine
and jam.
And jam, and that's fine. That's what it is. So that needs to be stopped.
Okay.
All right. Because mulTi, which is one of my biggest chutney songs, has nothing to do with rum. Scorpion has nothing to do with rum. Kaise Bunny has nothing to do with rum. I'm doing this for over 35 years.
Yeah.
I have a catalog of music which I have specifically geared around cultural things. I have a chutney song for everything that happened in an Indian way of life.
Yeah.
I have a chutney song for the Friday night. I have a chutney song for the Saturday. Chutney song for the Sunday. One for the Monday. But nobody speaks about these things. Nobody's saying, wow, this guy is really embracing his heritage and the culture and writing a song. Instead, the one song that playing on the radio the most is all the chutney singers only about rum.
And that's the case with a lot of things that we take one or two and we generalize.
Here's the part about it that, a lot of people may not know. Indians in this country don't speak Hindi, but they love Bollywood music. None of them know what they listen to unless they read the subtitles.
Subtitles, yeah.
Right? And they might be shocked to know that a lot of the songs that they listen to is actually dealing with alcohol and love of alcohol.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Well, I'm informing you.
Oh, thank you.
So, know your history, know your language, know what's going on, and stop stigmatizing the chutney industry.
That was a wonderful public service announcement. No, I mean really, because we don't know, and you don't know what you don't know until you know what you don't know.
Now you know.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So you have a catalog of songs over 35 years, right? You've been in this business since your father told you, all right, go ahead. And now you are at the stage, you're in your happy place, and you're trying to figure out, you figured out what works for you in terms of the music and balancing that with life. How is your mental health? How is it at this point in time, and how would you describe your experience of mental health being a musician in Trinidad and Tobago, an artist?
I would think now I'm in a good place. I would thank YouTube for the easy accessibility to a lot of meditation videos, and I would like to thank those people who put out stuff, Joe Dispenza, Neville Goddard, and all these guys. So I have over the years been listening to a lot of YouTube videos on how to deal with stress, how to deal with the pain and everything else that I've gone through, because my life hasn't been a bed of roses in music. There were many times when, like I said, I was broke. I have a lot of fame but no fortune. I'm owing the bank. I'm owing Kenny, or I'm owing some other producer. So, we work together hand in hand, but you have to pay your bills. So Kenny might give me a little ease off with the payment until I work and pay. When you start off with a bang the way I did, and then things start to decline, that's very challenging. Suddenly, the audience is not showing you the love. You run onto a stage one year, and it's raw, and the next year you're on with a song that they ain't feeling, or they ain't like, or the radio station they play. Like, you as an artist, this is your song, this is your product, so you wanna put it out there, but then the crowd is like standing there looking at you.
Like, what are you doing?
And until you don't go back to that hit song, you're not getting love. So there were many years when the love wasn't there. And when you're not getting love, it's like a woman scorning you.
She has to feel some type of way about yourself.
She ain't taking your call, or she going out with an ex-guy or something. Your heart hurting. The mental anguish is unbelievable. You go into a room and you're asking yourself all kind of crazy questions. So I feel for a lot of my fellow artists out there now, having gone through a lot of pain myself, emotionally and otherwise. I feel for them, because this is one of the toughest times I've seen for people in the arts. You can't even sell a record, you can't sell a CD. And stream, you think stream's pain? Streaming is, while they say, get your music up on the platforms and this and that. How many people do you think are actually streaming soca music for you to be living comfortable off of it? Again, I like to use Marshall, maybe because Marshall has, this vast catalog of songs that, you really can't have a party without playing a Marshall song. He's probably making a lot of money out of the streaming, and he's one of the more prolific business like guys that now has his own distribution,
Yeah.
pulling other people into his distribution. So he's now making money for himself, making money from other artists.
Yeah.
Again, he might be one of the few. But I'm not sure how much money other people are making.
Yeah.
If it's
That way.
sustainable, you know, on a monthly basis, like a salary.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, but I'm going through a lot of hurt, a lot of pain, a lot of sad times, depressing times, times when you want to just quit, call it a day, pack up and leave. Yeah. But as depressing as it would get, by the time the season come around, I don't know, that Jumbie take care again.
Like when a woman call you back.
Yeah, she call you back. I want to see you. You know? Yeah. And then you start finding money, you start, say beg, scrape and borrow.
Yeah.
You know? I would say, is that, thankfully for me, I've had a great family support. Yeah. I was single for a very long time. So, my brothers and sisters, and I have to say my village was very supportive of me. My cousins, my uncles, and I had a real good support system. So every time I fall, they would be there to hold me up a little bit, and my friends who I grew up in the village with, every time I'm down and we sit down talking, they'll say, don't worry, we'll take them next year. Don't worry, next year. Yeah, don't worry, man. Write something else, you know. This is you done put so much into it already. Now you're gonna stop.
Yeah.
So fortunately for me, I always had somebody to sort of give me some kind of motivation to keep going.
Yeah.
Go get better. It ain't gonna be bad all the time.
Now you have the motivation of your children because you live for them.
Yeah. Now I have my kids to live a whole different life for. But it is what it is. Mentally, I have to say there were a lot of times I was in a bad place.
Yeah.
It wasn't all sugar and honey and everything else. Many times I was in a bad place, but I don't think I really let anybody know.
Right.
I always had a smile on my face, even though, as you say, even in the Calypso tent, sometimes some of the elder Calypsonians would tell me things.
Yeah.
To very hurtful things. The only person I would tell was Bali.
Right.
And he would say, but you don't study them, you do your thing. Bali has been more than a friend. He's a mentor and everything else you could ask for. One of the most selfless human beings I know, Errol Ballantyne.
Thank you, Bali.
Yeah, Some days I would cry by myself. Some days I would sit down and ask, why does it have to be like this? Why do people have to be like this? Let's get up the next day and say my prayers and move forward. Yeah. And I still do that every day. Now, what I do now is every morning, my wife could tell you, I try to wake up a little bit earlier and I start the day with a prayer. I listen to, I have a friend, Anton, who sends me these prayers every morning.
Yeah.
So I wait for him to send it. I hope I'd be glad if he sent it a little earlier than the time.
Right.
And I use that as my morning prayer. So I listen to the word and then I listen to the prayer. And that has now transformed the way I look at the day.
Yeah.
So instead of me looking at my phone in the morning at who message and what happened in the store and what email come in or whatever, that had a weight.
Yeah.
Now I'm taking control of my mind so that I could be fully prepared for the day ahead. And when I approach the day, I am now more confident, more grateful and appreciative of the of everything in my life.
Yeah.
So that, you know, whatever comes my way now, I say like, I could deal with that.
Yeah. You have a more positive outlook. And yeah.
Well, yeah, like, you know, my wife just called me and said the air conditioner break down. I said, well, just call the AC guy. All right, no need to panic. All right, what else? So I said, okay, call you there. Yes. What else? And so it goes. We just got a bill for $100,000. You know? I say, okay, no problem. Call the people and see if we'll get a payment plan.
Yes. Oh, what's else?
What else?
What's else?
All right.
What's next?
What we eating later? What the kids want to eat? You know?
Yeah.
So it's problems are gonna come your way, whether you like it or not.
How you deal with it.
The Lord never said that this life is gonna be a perfect life. It's not gonna be an easy life. He put struggles there for us to become better, to become who we are now. Yeah. So when I look back on all my struggles, all my depression and everything else, the pain and hurt and everything else, all I could say is that it has made me a better human being. I'm able to live better, think better, focus on myself. There was a lot of time I wasn't focusing on my health.
Yeah.
I was huge, overweight. And you know, there was like a 5-year gap there between 2016 and then COVID hit. All that time I was just blowing up. And I said, nah, that ain't working. All these things could play on your mind and it could cause a lot of hurt to you. But now things are better for me.
Good.
And you know, I think I have a better working relationship with a lot of people, with my family, friends, you know, more easygoing.
That's good.
Yeah.
And do you talk now, like if you feel down or anything, before you said you have kind of kept it to yourself, do you speak to people now more about it? Like you have...
Yeah, but I hear about this girl in South Gel, so I think
Equilibre Counselling and Consulting Services. Yes. We also see soca stars, you know, chutney soca stars, musicians, people with catalogs of over 35 years. Yes.
Listen, you know, I am. You see, mental issues is a touchy thing.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't want people to know that they have problems or they're having problems.
They're going through something.
Or they're going through something. It's embarrassing. It's, you don't want your personal life out in the public domain. So to go and speak to anybody about this is like setting yourself up for a fall, because the minute you tell somebody, someone will tell you, right? But don't tell nobody.
You can guarantee at least one other person will.
And right away, the person now, they lean over to you and say, don't worry. Wait is. You know we good.
Yeah.
And then when you leave, they pick up their phone. Hey.
Yeah.
You know, I just talked to Jill. You know what she going through, what? But listen, I want to tell you something, but don't tell nobody, you know.
Yeah. But I telling you.
But I'm telling you, all right? And they hang up the phone. And then
that person calls one of the people.
Call his sister. Hey, I just talked to. Before you know it, the whole town knows.
Everybody know.
Your business.
Yes.
So if you find in your profession that people are not forthcoming to speak about mental problems and issues that they're having with, it's only out of a concern for privacy.
Absolutely.
And not wanting to be embarrassed or be humiliated in public, because now people have a way of say, when they see you in public, I hear so and so about you.
Yes. Oh my God.
You know?
Yes.
And you're like, what the hell, you know that?
I didn't tell you.
I didn't tell you that.
Yeah.
You know? So now you had to either agree or not agree, defend, not defend.
Which is stressful in itself. But it's changing. It is changing, which I'm grateful for culturally. It is changing. Yeah. But you're right, a lot of people still have that concern about who's going to know. Who's going to know, yeah?
I'll give you an example. I don't know how much time we have again. But
okay.
Yeah. All right. Well, then we can leave that for another time.
No, tell me.
Yeah. So in 2016, I was robbed at gunpoint, and you know, a bandit fired a shot at me while I was running to my car. And when I get to the car, instead of reversing out of the parking lot, I drive into the wall.
Oh gosh.
And that allowed him to reach up to the car and with the gun and he stick it on my waist and he took my phone and my cash and everything else. And you know, at that moment, I just felt that was it. All I could do was ask the Lord to take care of my wife and kids. And that single moment had such an effect on me that for a few years I became overcome with fear. Something I never experienced. I mean, you're afraid zombie.
Right.
And you're afraid to go in a dark spot.
Yeah.
But now, afraid to pull up that traffic light. Afraid to go out by myself. Afraid to go on the stage. Afraid to face the public.
Paralyzed.
Me, the artist who I am, suddenly, I don't even want to come out of the house. A man have a gun on you. It changed my life for, it took me over 5 years to get out of that.
Yeah.
Because
that's trauma.
I never seek help.
Yeah.
I didn't even know I needed help. All I know is I'm frightened.
Yeah.
I'm frightened. I'm frightened. The first month, I didn't sleep more than an hour a day. Just watching my wife, watching my kids. It was unbelievable.
That's post-traumatic stress.
Yeah. You know, nobody tell me, hey, you go and get some help.
Yeah.
But then I didn't tell anybody what was going on in my head.
Yeah.
You know, and I think all that affected my creativity. It affected the music I was putting out. A lot of things was going wrong. I couldn't figure out why. But fear is something that could cripple a man's life in ways that you would never imagine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing that.
Yeah.
And I hope that your story would definitely help other people and it would encourage them to, share, seek help.
If I would say to people, there's no shame in going to see a counselor or a psychiatrist, psychologist, whatever, if you need to talk to somebody in a private space, find somebody. If you have to go and talk to your pastor, your pundit, your imam, if you can afford something, there are free clinics out there that you could go to, but don't keep it to yourself, man, because you could take valuable time out of your life that you could be doing something, really good and positive, and allow fear to keep you back.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And I think that actually brings us to the end. Is there anything you would like to share with our viewers or listeners as we wrap up today? Anything that we're looking forward to or look out for?
Well, I am always making music. So when people ask me, sometimes people ask me, you still singing? Well, when I get hired, you still making music?
Yeah.
I say, well, yeah, when Kenny Phillips have time?
Yes. I just want to say hi to Kenny in your room.
But there's a thing that out of sight, out of mind with our population. If they don't see you, after a while they think you're retired. But there is no retirement for Rikki Jai.
There is no retirement for Rikki Jai.
There's no retirement for Rikki Jai. I signed a pact with this music bug, and we ain't find the cure yet. So when they find the cure for this bug, then we got to think about quitting or retire.
And
till that time,
word on the street is they have no cure,
No cure.
Yeah, so I guess that is it there.
No cure, because last week Sunday I was in Central Park and I see Nelson on stage still whining, and I rated him. I think 94.
And if Nelson could do it, was you, right? So, all right, Lord Nello, big up you.
He inspires me all the time. Every time I see him on stage, like, all right.
So you were still 92.
I guess my time is up.
Correct. And so how everyone's hire Rikki Jai, how we doing now? How we finding you?
You could find me on every social media platform. Just go to Instagram, Rikki Jai Master, Facebook, Rikki Jai Master. You have my own YouTube channel, Rikki Jai Music. TikTok, Rikki Jai. So just type in Rikki Jai. There's only one.
Yes, only one, not Sammy J. Don't look for
Don't look for Sammy J.
Look for Rikki Jai. All right.
Yeah. And worst case scenario, call 653-1820.
Hashtag inside joke. All right. Rikki, thank you so much for coming, for saying yes, for sharing your experience, your wisdom. I know your children are very fortunate to have you right there. I hope they access you.
Yeah.
Right?
We are very close with my kids. We do everything together. Everything.
Any of them interested in getting into the business? Would you encourage that?
I encourage them to do what they like.
Okay.
So my two sons are into IT.
Okay.
One is doing a master's in cybersecurity. One is now finishing up his first degree in AI.
Oh.
My daughter, who is turning 13, she's the music bug.
Okay.
The bug has hit her.
Right.
So she's singing. She knows all my songs. I'm surprised before I could even learn the song, she'd be singing it. If I played once in the car while I come in other school, by the time I pick up in the evening, she's singing you every word. I say, listen, girl, what are you doing? How are you learning this song so fast? Because daddy can't learn it so fast. I had to write it down on a paper over and over and over to learn the words.
So we're looking forward to a duet with Rikki Jai and daughter in the future.
That might be on the horizon, but I put in education into my kids.
Right, important.
Because I didn't finish school. I started college, and because of a death in the family, I dropped out of college and never went back. I'm always doing short courses to keep myself abreast of what's going on, and but I tell them that certificate on the wall is important.
Yes,
because once you put that up there, then you could go and do anything you want. You want to go and climb Mount Everest? That's fine. When you come back,
that will be there on the wall.
That is your plan B.
Yes.
So in life, have a plan A, B, and C.
Yes.
Right?
Minimum.
Make sure you have A in the bag, B, and if everything go bad with C, well, you go always come back to A.
Right. Yeah. Solid advice. Yeah. Solid advice. So thank you so much for being here with us today. We truly appreciated it.
Thank you for the coffee.
You're welcome. With no milk. With no milk. Right? Thank you so much. And we wish you all the best. We look forward to many more years of amazing music from you.
God's willing, with health and everything else, I'll try my best to continue.
Yes.
To be the ambassador for music for Trinidad and Tobago.
Absolutely, because we all know you have to hold the Lata Mangishka and tell them, give me soca.
Correct.
Yes. All right. Thank you so much, Rikki Jai. Thank you to our viewers and our listeners. Special thanks to WACK 90.1 FM, where we filmed this episode, first time ever. Yay! And hopefully not the last. All right. So special thanks to WACK 90.1 FM. Again, to our extra special guest, Rikki Jai. And to you, the viewers and your listeners, thank you for tuning in. I am JL Valdez. And until next time, take care of yourselves and make sure and come back so we can learn more about the mental health actual factuals. Bye. And scene. Yay! Thank you so much.
No problem.